Aren't you tired of trying to figure out what to do, what to market, how to get your product or service out there? I don't know about you, but I had that issue, and I realized that, many years ago when I started marketing, I realized that, my God, there's so many opportunities. Like, what the heck do I do? Do I do SEO? Do I do Google ads? Do I do Facebook ads? Do I just do blog posts? Do I do video? What do I do? I mean, there's so many options, especially with this, the way technology keeps advancing and social media and everything in general. It makes it very difficult for us to decide and to stick to something that works, because usually when we try something, the problem is that it usually fails, because it ends up like, oh, well, I'm not going to do this for a year or 6 months or 3 months, whatever it takes to see some results. It's more like, I want to do it for a week and I expect results right away. And this is the case with what happened with me years ago, right, with my businesses. And what I want to do is share with you that there is easier ways to do it, and there's many, many easier ways to do it. But what I've found is that putting together a strategy, and I know everyone uses this term strategy, that's great, but back from my kickboxing and Muay Thai days and martial arts, what happens is that when some of my fighters have to compete with another fighter, and I'm a coach, right? So if I'm coaching them and I have to have them prepared to compete against, let's say someone that has a certain skill set, I need a strategy in place to win that match. And it doesn't always work, but most of the time it did, because you had a plan, you had a strategy. So similar, like combative sports, the same idea goes with any sports. It also goes with marketing as well, because you want to have some type of strategy to win, because it's a game. Business is a game. So the better we prepare our strategies and our plans and stick to it, then, like, we've got to pick something and choose it and stick to it to see it really work. We can't just say, okay, here's a strategy that might work to, gain this result, but I'm just going to try it for a bit and I'm going to give up. But you can't give up. You've got to put something together, but you've got to put together something practical. Because if it's not something practical, it's not going to be easier for you to adopt, and it's not going to be easy to continue doing it, because these days, with the way things are and it's so busy, we need systems in place. And everyone says systems. What systems? What systems do you need in place? Everyone says, I've got this system, I've got this free training, I've got this, I've got that for you, and that worked. And they all work. If you choose one of them, I guarantee there's a certain percentage of people that make that work, and that's why it's out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's people out there that pitch ideas and things that are not proven, but you can pretty much listen to them and think for yourself, okay, does this really make sense? Does it make sense to do this marketing strategy? And for me to keep doing it, does it make sense for me to get it in place and start doing it and get it all set up, and B, to continue maintaining it and to continue the longevity? And can I continue that with my lifestyle when things get busy? Can I continue it? Can I get ahead with it? And and that's why I want to talk about this simple strategy that's worked for us. And the simple strategy that we've put together is very simple. It starts with a small budget for advertising, right? And you don't have to do this. It could just be, without a budget as well. But I'm just going to talk how we do it. You put a small budget for advertising together in the beginning. You're launching a product or service. And then you gather emails from that strategy, and you also get sales from spending on the ads, right? So you want to at least get some conversions, so that at least you're making your money, at least you're recovering the money that you spent. But what you're getting out of that is, even if you break even on your ad spend, which most of the times we make profits from our ad spend, then what happens is we gain email addresses, we gain contacts with people, we engage, we gain referrals off of the people that did sign up for our services, right? And then there's this whole bunch of engagement as well, and branding that happens as well. Branding meaning, like, they got your message, they've heard about you, there's more buzz. Because at the end of the day, if you don't get eyeballs on your business, product, or service, then what are you doing? Like, you're not really marketing, are you? You're just sitting back and waiting for people to discover you, when you have zero content, you have zero information, because that's what it is. You have zero messaging going on out there to the audiences, right? And your only chance of getting through to your target customer is to, get your message out there, which again, I know everyone says that, get your message out there, get your message out there. But now let's talk about what we use. So what we use is a simple ad strategy. On the back end, we use the emails, and emails are amazing. I know everyone says email, that's great. But how do you do your emails? How often do your emails, right? How often do you do your emails? How frequent, do you just spam people with emails and become like known for someone just attacking people with messaging? What type of emails? Are you just constantly asking them to buy your services? Well, that's a no-no right away. You want to email to educate. You want to email to give them value. Okay, there's value. There's another word that people always say. You got to give value. Value. What does that mean? Let's put that into words. Value. Okay, well, if someone's doing bass fishing, they want to have some information about maybe fishing hooks, right? Or maybe fishing rods. I'm just giving an example. If it's a gym membership, maybe it has something to do with fitness, right? You just want to think very practical. Okay. Then we've got the other side. You've got the social aspect. You want to build video content. You want to get on a content schedule. Okay, well, I'm not good in video. Okay, if you're not good in video, start putting together some text, right? Put together maybe a blog post. Maybe you're good at writing. Maybe you're good at audio. Put together an audio clip. If you don't like the way you look on video, most of us don't. But, if that's your comfort zone, get into audio. People love audio, and audio clips can be long, and people will listen to them. There's always that percentage of people that will listen to you, right? And getting a content schedule is very, very important. That's what we do for our clients. We get them on a content schedule that they can get a month, 2 months, even 3 months ahead, and they can also repurpose that content, use it over and over again. And then comes the social posting. So you take that same content and you put it into a social post calendar, and you literally schedule all of that, continuously throughout the week, and you keep, putting out content over and over again. It's not the same content over and over again, actually. It's like a schedule. So maybe you have content enough for like 4 months, let's say. And then at month 4, day 120, day 121, you end up going back to day 1 and you go through it again. So you've got a 4-month cycle going on 3 times a year, right? So if you're interested in something like this and you want to get involved, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be glad to help you out, or you can take the information in this video and do it yourself. It's totally fine. If you want a free trial for GigaProfits, feel free. I have absolutely no hesitation in telling you that this will make a huge difference, and you'll have our support team as well. And if you're someone that wants to get on our weekly trainings and keep learning more, and this is good for you, and you feel like, this makes sense to you, that this would actually improve your business, please do reach out, okay? Wish you all the best with your business. Hope you have a great day. Take care.